Hello and welcome. We're here to do a virtual tour. Property is 5235 South Glendon Way, Unit W2. This is a townhome. It's about 1,200 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 3/4 bath. It's recently remodeled and it's super cute. So I'm going to walk you around. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat. And I'll get to them as soon as I can. Might just be a moment as we're finishing the tour. So let me know if you have any questions or everything comes through all right for you. Let's see here, video. Let's flip around. All right. So I'm in the living room area. This is the front entrance. So you can see decent sized living room. Normally, most people for this unit would place their TV on this wall here and do something super thin that it's up against the wall. That way it gives the most space for the room and doesn't require putting a couch, like putting the couch on the other side over here and then putting a TV up against this wall. So this front window, the whole home has actually newer, nicer windows. I'm going to hold up my sign for a minute so you can kind of see out. It's a little bit of a courtyard area. So there's some grass. And then there's a little walkway down further. Now this unit does have a detached garage. So I'm going to walk over here. So this is out the front door. The detached garage is where that open door is right there. So super close. It's a single car garage. There's also an additional refrigerator in there that comes included. All right, so here it's kind of your front entrance. Now to give you kind of perspective of kind of where this is in the complex, it's an end unit, which I love. So there's nothing here on the side. It's just fence and grass and shaded area all the way down. But you've got tons of big trees right out your front door. So super mature trees. And then you've also got this grass area here. And this goes clear out to the street. Now this unit here is this fencing is a patio for a separate unit. But here you see you've got a little cute flower bed. And it is a 2-story unit. Again, new windows all throughout. So we can come back inside. By the way, I love this door. I love doors that have kind of these leaded glass windows in them. I think they just add so much charm to a house. All right, so let me walk you through. My computer's just in the corner there hosting all of this. All right, so here's kind of the dining area. Nothing super large, but definitely enough for, a table for 4. We'll go out in the patio here in just a second, but I wanted to kind of walk through the kitchen area here. So galley kitchen, all appliances are included. It's got this really cool backsplash, kind of some stone, newer countertops. These aren't stone. It is a laminate countertop, but you can see these oak cabinets. They're in great shape. The flooring's in great shape. This has been recently done. So plenty for plenty to cook for either a small family, a handful of folks, lots of different options there. Now, out here is the private patio area. It's kind of like 2 slabs, and then you've got the heat pump for this unit out there. You could easily put, some table and chairs, some rugs. This end piece is a gate that opens and closes, so you can come in and out through that. But again, I love that you're, kind of in this neighborhood of like all mature trees. Really, really kind of nice area, and love that private patio. All right, keep walking around. This is to the basement, but we are going to go upstairs first. So here in the front door, you do have like a coat closet here. Just kind of standard, nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but good to come in and kick off your shoes, hang your coats. And then this is newer carpet as well. And we just had a carpet cleaned, so it is super fresh. We'll go ahead and head on upstairs. So you can see we've got the bathroom at the end of the hall. I'm going to take us into the kind of the primary, larger of the two bedrooms first, which is right here. Let's see if we can kind of move this around. So I believe this is a yeah, I believe this is a full-size bed. So you could fit a queen in here. There's plenty of room on each side of the nightstand still. And it does have a ceiling fan up in the upstairs rooms to help with temperature regulation. This window does face south, so you'd get a little bit of morning sun from the side there. It's about 6 o'clock right now, so you see we've kind of got some low light coming in for sunset, but not a ton of direct light, but a lot of ambient light coming in. Now this room does also have it is technically a walk-in closet, but you've got bars on all three sides, storage above, and then just enough room to hang anything you'd need. All right, let's keep trucking along. I love these doors. The style of door that is very common now. I think it's called Masonite or Cheyenne. I've seen both names for it. All right, we can take a look at the bathroom. So we've got a tile floor for the bathroom, vanity, black rimmed mirror, and then a black cabinet up there. This is a shower tub combo. Let's see if I can get in here a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Yep, shower curtain, shower tub combo, and then towel rack here. Yeah, so perfect size bathroom. This is the second bedroom that is upstairs. It's similar size to that primary bedroom. This one's maybe just a touch smaller. This again is a full-size bed, so you could fit a queen if you wanted something larger in here. You can see there's plenty of space from the nightstand and to the lamp here. Again, you've got a window full of mature trees. We can definitely kind of peek on the neighbors. And then looking down, that is again, the private patio. Now, all these rooms do have newer blinds. They are kind of the pull style, so you just pull them down. They're the faux 2-inch wood slats. I've just got them all up for extra light. And then this room does have another similar closet. This one actually does have a light in it as well. It's a little deeper and narrower, so it only has 2 bars to hang clothing, but again, tons of space, lots of room. And again, this room does have a ceiling fan as well. All righty, let's keep wandering. On down the stairs. Um, and there's definitely tons of space up here if you wanted to hang something. There's even a little ledge, kind of shelf here. I think you could do so much stuff here to kind of, really make this cute, make it feel homey. Come on downstairs. Can kind of view the full living room here. Right. Now, I mentioned this place has a heat pump. You saw that out in the patio. I'll show you what the unit looks like down in the utility room, but it's not your traditional furnace. So you don't have an AC unit and then a gas furnace. The heat pump does both hot and cold. So it makes it super efficient. You can dial in the temperature really good, and it saves on, natural gas expense. It does run on electricity. So we've come down the stairs here. The hallway comes down here to a landing where I'm standing, zips back down to another kind of den and bathroom there. We'll go down there in a second, but there is the third bedroom here. No ceiling fan here in the basement, just a light, but then you do have a good sized closet here. And then it's the same flooring throughout of what's upstairs as well. Again, new window, those same faux wood slats for the blinds. All right. So this is kind of an interesting space down here. There's no window in this room, so it's, considered a den or an office. And it's not very large. That's okay. That's great for, a den or an office. But it does have a closet, kind of the under the stairs space. So good ample storage. Some people may just use this room for storage altogether, but it could also be a craft room, a hobby room. All right, this is where the utilities are. We'll come back to that in just a second, but here is the 3/4 bathroom, and this is where laundry is as well. These are newer Samsung front loader units, and they are as well included with the purchase. So pretty basic bathroom, mirror, smaller vanity, and then you've got this. It's actually a pretty good sized shower. I want to say it's like 48 inches across. And then you've got all the pockets on the side for bottles, for shampoo, for soaps. So a lot of storage options there. So you can kind of see what that looks like coming through. And then all the way back to kind of that landing area. I'm going to open the utility closet and then bring you around. I know utility closets are never glorious, but it's good to see. So water heater. Let's see. I forgot to look how old this is. So this is 2024. So it's actually only a 2-year-old water heater. Most water heaters' life are 10 to 15 years. So that's pretty much brand new. That should last you quite a while. This is the heat pump. So this is a little different. It has those same refrigerant lines like AC units do. But as you look, the gas connector here is disconnected. So all it runs on electricity. Inside essentially is just a blower fan like you'd normally have in a furnace to circulate air through the coils. But then most of the work, if you will, and the intelligence is actually in that outside unit that we saw. Other than that, your regular old utility room, nothing too fancy. But double doors, so easy access for service. All right. Go ahead and pan back upstairs. So again, this is that landing area. You've got can lights down here. And then we'll head back up. Again, same carpet, newer, clean, in great shape. Kind of just look over the main area again. Now the HOA here is $319 a month. That covers your basics like snow removal, outside maintenance, building insurance separate from your own. But it does also include Q Fiber, I believe is the brand, fiber internet, and it's 1 GB per second. It operates, I think the devices that are here in the unit are Wi-Fi 7, so it's meant to have great connection. I'm connected broadcasting through it here. There's tons of grass area, lots of little trails throughout the complex, but there's not any specific pool or barbecue or anything like that. It's just a basic HOA. There are about 100 units in this entire complex, so it's a good size complex. Yeah, I love the design the stager did here. This front room, if you'll notice, it doesn't have a ceiling light. Definitely one could be added, but it does have the outlets. I believe it's the top of all of them where the switch is what controls the lights right here. I think that was kind of a late 70s design. This was built in 1980, so that's just how it's wired. All right. Any questions? We'll take a peek at the chat. Let's see here on Zoom. All right. Question about what all's included. So the fridge in the kitchen, the fridge in the garage, the washer dryer. So all appliances are included, dishwasher, stove, microwave above. Everything's been deep cleaned. So this place is super, super clean. If you come and see it, you'll be able to see what I mean, like spotless. Yeah, really looks great. Let's see, any other questions? So recently remodeled, yeah, I think it's within the last 5 years, the entire unit was painted, the flooring was changed, the carpet was changed, the heat pump was added. The water heater, obviously we saw 2024, so that's a newer water heater as well. Yeah, so in great shape. Great. I'd consider it a good starter home for somebody where it is a little smaller with just 3 bedrooms, but could be, wide use for a lot of folks, young professionals, young families, tons of opportunities. The other thing that's really unique about this place is it is super close to, I believe it's Horizon Elementary. Literally at the edge of the complex is the elementary school. So it's probably for those that walk, under a 5-minute walk. So kids could come and go to school very easily. And then I think the other middle school and high school are actually pretty close as well. All right. So that's our virtual tour for today. Thank you all for joining. If you have any questions, let me know, reach out. Would love to schedule a private tour for you. We do also have physical open house this Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. And then Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon. Those are open to everybody, general public. So come by. I'm also doing a $25 gift card drawing for those that come to the open house. You don't have to have an agent. You don't have to, um, offer on the place or anything like that. Come by, check it out, and enter the drawing. So thanks again. We'll talk to y'all soon.